One problem that we saw was people being unrealistic with the amount that they can borrow. So I want to try and simplify that a little bit for you and give you some quick calculations that you can use at home to work out a rough guide in terms of the mortgage amount that's going to be achievable for you. So if you're a sole trader, take your net profit and multiply that on a calculator, or if you're good at maths in your head, by 4.5. So if you're earning £50,000 a year, times that by 4.5 is going to equal 225,000. Now that is by no means set in stone. That is only an example. Every mortgage lender is different, but it gives you an indication as to how much you could potentially borrow. If you're a limited company director, then most mortgage lenders on the high street will use salary and dividends. You can combine those, i.e. if your salary and dividends add up to 50,000, times that by 4.5, and that gives you a very rough guide that you could use. If you are employed, then it would be your gross pay, i.e. before tax, not what goes into your bank on a monthly basis. Again, times it by 4.5. And if there are two applicants, then just combine the figures and add them together and do exactly the same calculation. Now, as I say, that's by no means set in stone, but it gives you a rough guide because every single lender is different and they look at affordability. So they will assess how much you have coming into your bank and how much you have going out on everything that you currently have on your bank statements, whether it be loans, credit cards, bills, and that all gets considered into the amount that you can borrow. So that's just purely an example that you can use. Just get in touch either via the Facebook page or alternatively you can submit an inquiry on the website. Thanks very much indeed.